Doogity.
We're back.
I don't even know if that's the right thing to say. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's our show.
It is.
We can say whatever we want. The one thing I will say, welcome to the show, everybody. It's Tuesday night random fandom. Of course, my name is Wes.
I am Andy.
And this is the 99th edition of Random Fandom. This one for the week of April 29th, 2025. That being said, the next one, next week, that's a big milestone for us. That's 100 episodes of Random Fandom. And I think we're talking about, no, we didn't hint. We talked about it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
Refresh.
Yeah.
A little brand
A
refresh.
little rebranding.
Little brand
Not so much
refresh.
rebranding, but
A refresh.
retooling.
Yeah. I think after 100 episodes of anything, name a TV show. No, that's not fair because there's lots. I was going to say, how many TV shows over the course of their entire life refreshed their intro? Maybe not every season, but every couple of seasons.
For sure.
Lots of them.
Well, especially when you get like a new character added in or something.
Yeah,
When you release the
absolutely.
show, you got to switch it up. And
I tell you, you're a character. This is not really related to the show, but we just had a federal election here in Canada.
we did.
We are not becoming the 51st state.
Nope.
And I just want to say, on that note, I posted a thing today because this applies, everywhere. I posted a thing today. I will share this with you because I think after all of the bluster, it's important to remember. In the words of my, I got to bring that down. In the words of my boy Clark, hey, it's going to be okay. We could all use a little more Clark Kent.
Yes, we could.
All right. Now that that's out of the way, the other big news, and this is entertainment related, and this is directly related to our show. If you tuned in on Sunday,
Lucky you.
well, first of all, if you did catch the live stream, congratulations, because you are a very select audience now. Because right at the end, we'd actually wrapped.
We were so close.
We were in our post review discussion, and we got shut down by YouTube.
Yep.
Now, the reason we got shut down is because we used looping video on last week's episode of Fandor to review the 3 episodes, and they did not like that.
They did not.
YouTube has very stringent guidelines for using copywritten material in a live stream. Doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means they will warn you, and then they will either suspend your stream or just shut you down completely.
Mm-hmm.
And they shut us down. What's funny is I never think, and this is a pull the veil back so you get a little insight. We use a third-party streaming platform that feeds YouTube and Facebook and all the places that we stream to.
Mm-hmm.
I never think to have a separate window for YouTube open to monitor YouTube directly. And
but it makes sense, right? Because this
platform stand by. Gaz says the replay is up. I'm gonna double check that because we did a 3-minute follow up just to say, hey, this has happened. Sorry that happened. We're working on it. I will confirm. I'm looking at it right now. One moment, please.
Gaz says a refresh, like a reboot.
So no, it is not up. It is definitely not there. You cannot see it.
Josh is in the house.
Hey, Josh. To pick up where I left off,
even good news.
We appeal. Oh, great! You don't have to wait for the guide tonight. Perfect. We appealed the decision almost immediately, but it was a bit of a like, that this is a type of thing that can happen when you do YouTube. This is sort of the realm that you're in, and you accept that is a risk you take.
Yep.
We've never had any issues with still images.
No.
We have had a couple little blips with music and stuff, but nothing that we haven't been able to clear up.
Mm-hmm.
We submitted an appeal to YouTube that night. So the stream ended at what, like almost 10 o'clock or something?
Just shy of it, yeah.
We submitted an appeal, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go to bed, and that'll be it. I'll hear back in a couple of days. By midnight, YouTube had reinstated the video. Less than an hour later, we were copyright stricken by by Disney. Sorry, copyright claimed, not struck. We don't have any strikes against the channel, but we do have a claim against it. So the video has been blocked. I can see it in the dashboard. You folks out there cannot see it. I have attempted an appeal with Disney. They have 30 days with which to respond, so we'll see how that goes. I am not confident that we will win this one. But I am not defeated either.
No, we have some options.
When you have, and this isn't to disparage anybody, but when you have entire channels that are devoted to doing this type of stuff, like review stuff, and they use nothing but video clips. What are we doing? What are we doing any differently? Yeah. So it might be the length of clips that we used. It might be that we didn't speak enough to what we were watching. So we are not done yet. We are not defeated. We just have to do a little bit of a suck back, reload, and rethink.
Sean's in the house.
Hi, Sean. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And
Josh
yeah,
is heading home finally.
Oh my gosh, man!
Drive safely.
Voice to text, my friend. Voice to text, because I love reading the funny stuff that it says. So that's kind of where we're at with the show. That being said, if you didn't catch the live stream for Andor, you can still catch it, of all places. And this is the one that blows me away. It's still available on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So if you roll back on the Facebook page, you will see all 3 hours and 42 minutes, including the part where, what do you mean we're shut down? No, don't roll the outro video. Just end it. I was so mad. I was so mad, man. Ugh.
Alternatively, if you don't want to see the visuals, the audio version is available.
Yeah. I thought I would try to make that, if you watch the 3-minute clip or the 3-minute video where I apologize,
the post-show.
I said that I would attempt to put that live stream on our Patreon and make that a free post. And then I learned the video up limit for Patreon is only 50 meg or 50 gig. 50 meg? 50 meg, I think is what I said.
Something like that.
A 3-hour, 40-minute live stream definitely exceeded that.
Tops out a little bit higher.
So, Fandor, our little show, Fandor, will continue this week after tonight's 3 episodes, which, by the way,
only a couple hours away.
A little birdie that I read said that tonight's episodes are all written by Bo Williman.
I saw that too.
He's
promising.
And he wrote all the Narkina 5 episods. So
fingers crossed.
Don't tease me with Kino.
I know he might be there.
Kino or Melshi.
Yeah,
I think Mel should come back. Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment. What's wrong there? Oh, it's there, but it's
just a 3-minute.
3 minute. Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. Yep.
Yeah. What's this saying?
I got a newer car from my parents that they don't really drive anymore, so I do it over the car radio. It doesn't like me.
Nice.
That's fair. Yeah.
Well,
all right, we'll get to it. But tonight we should get to
we
our stuff.
We have some unfortunate, sad news.
Okay, let's do it.
So as we do normally. Unfortunately, this past week, we lost Stephen Douglas McMichael, possibly better known as Mongo McMichael.
So I saw this one, and I'm like, why does this guy does not ring a bell to me?
No.
Well,
he was a former defensive tackle who played for the New England Patriots, Chicago Bears, and Green Bay Packers of the NFL.
Yeah.
And then he was a professional wrestler for 4 years in WCW.
Oh, maybe that's
he was also a commentary guy.
Oh, really?
But mountain of a man, 6'2", 270 pounds.
Yeah.
Built like a linebacker. But
I mean, he looks like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He announced back in April of 2021 that he had been diagnosed with ALS. And he had been battling that, and he passed away last Wednesday at the age of 67.
That's so not cool.
J. Irrit Payton, the son of his former teammate Walter Payton, made an announcement. With deep sorrow, I share that Steve McMichael has passed at 5:28 p.m. after a brave fight with ALS, surrounded by loved ones. I am grateful to have been with him in his final moments. Please keep Steve and his family in your prayers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Really? I didn't. He was in the Four Horsemen?
At one point.
Really?
Yep.
Like early on, maybe?
Early, yeah.
Okay, that's why. I was aware of the Four Horsemen because that was sort of I feel like that was sort of the uptick for the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah. Really kicked off with the NWO, but
Right.
You know, into high gear. So, Josh saying,
wait. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know who he is.
way to go, text to speech. Don't know.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, but you know, condolences to his family and friends, and yeah, another one we lost. This one is still developing, but former child star Sophie Nyweeds.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
I'm
Noide?
apologizing.
Noide?
Maybe. I
Do we have a photo?
apologize for butchering it.
Sure.
Or butchering it.
Yep.
But there is a possibility of foul play.
Oh dear.
Because when she passed, she was last seen with other people.
Oh, she's young.
Oh, she is. She passed away at 24.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
She's very young.
Yeah. But police in Bennington, Vermont are investigating her death. Her mother, Shelley, issued a statement about the daughter's possible cause, saying, to her knowledge, she was using drugs and she was a tiny woman, which is terrible. But it actually gets worse because the death certificate has been obtained by People magazine.
Okay.
And
the official cause of death
is not released yet.
Oh, all right.
But she was pregnant at the time of death.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. That's very sad.
That's terrible.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, she was just, you know, hitting her stride, really.
24 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Sucks.
There's, you know what? I mean, we don't know how far along she was. There's every chance she didn't even know.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Still.
But, yeah, condolences
Terrible.
to her family. And
terrible.
Yeah. We also lost Larpark Lincoln, if you may remember her from...
Whoa, is that a real name?
Yeah.
Is that a wordplay on Linkin Park?
I doubt it, because she was, like, long before Linkin Park.
Wow, I mean, but the way that spells.
I know, eh?
Larpark Lincoln. I'm like, is that a stage name? Like, what is that?
I don't know for sure, but...
Should I know her?
Possibly. She was on Knots Landing.
Well, that doesn't do anything for me.
This one won't either, then. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood.
That does even less for me. Yeah.
You're not a horror guy. But,
no.
Her news of her death was confirmed by the Actors Audition Studios.
Wow.
She was 63, and their announcement reads, "It is with profound sadness that we announce the passing of Larpark Lincoln."
All right.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I missed the N. That is my bad.
Lincoln.
Yeah. Apologies. Celebrated actress and founder of Actors Audition Studios and America's beloved audition coach on April 22nd, 2025.
Larpark Lincoln.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm even more convinced it's a play on Linkin Park. Hey, maybe Linkin Park is a play on her name.
It could be.
I don't know. I'm not a huge Linkin Park fan, so I don't know.
Official cause has not been yet revealed, but it was, according to reports, she was previously battling breast cancer in the years before her death.
No, what did you say? 63 years old?
Yeah.
She's not that old.
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, condolences to her family and friends.
Oh, my God. A legend has arrived. It's our friend Phil from Treasures for Trader. Good morning, sir.
Mm-hmm.
How are things in the land of the midnight sun? Did I say that right? You know what I mean.
Alaska?
Oh, no. Thanks. The land of the rising sun.
Japan?
Yes, that's the one.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh. Alaska, Japan. There's a big disconnect there.
A little bit.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
so sorry.
Oh, damn, Knots Landing. Used to watch that with Mom back in the day.
I can appreciate that, watching certain TV shows with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I suppose we should lighten the mood.
With that out of the way, we turn our attention to more trivial things.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Trivial? Oh, you know what time it is. Random Fandom Trivia. Hit me, baby.
All right, question for you.
Yeah, man.
Which two actors have played the role of Hannibal Lecter in the films based on the character created by Thomas Harris? Is it A, Anthony Hopkins and Ed Norton?
See, you've thrown me off.
I know. B, Anthony Hopkins and Brian Cox. C, Anthony Hopkins and Harvey Keitel. Or D, Anthony Hopkins and William Peterson.
So we've got Sir Anthony's version, which
is like the definitive version.
Debuted in The Silence of the Lambs, but then we have his younger self.
Yeah, there is a younger self.
A younger self. So that rules out.
I don't really count the younger self because that was a TV show.
Oh, we're talking about in film.
Yeah, strictly film, not the.
But these would be okay. We can get into the nitty gritty of it later, but I feel like there's the Hannibal Lecter character appears in other films not connected to Silence of the Lambs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, as a literary character, he's not unique to just those movies. Or there's been other versions of. So I feel like, because I immediately, when you said we talked about sort of his younger self, to me that immediately ruled out Brian Cox and Harvey Keitel. But then you say, no, we're not including the younger self because that was a TV series. So now everybody's back on. Now I'm thinking maybe it is one of the older guys.
Well, Gaz is going with A, Ed Norton.
Ed Norton. Gaz, on a scale of hell yes and I don't fucking know, how sure are you? C, maybe.
Josh coming in with A.
Oh, that's two. That's two coming in at A.
Mm-hmm.
I am so out of the loop on this. My best guess would literally be like throwing something at the wall. And I feel like we've got A's, we've got C's.
No B's or D's.
I'm going to throw a B in just so we get something else on the board.
All right. So you're going with B?
B.
I don't think we need our countdown this time. So,
all right. Fair enough.
To everybody who guessed A.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're wrong.
What?
It is, in fact, B.
No way. I got it?
Cox. Yeah.
Oh,
it was in the 1986 thriller Manhunter.
Oh, there we go.
Which was directed and written by Michael Mann, based on the Red Dragon novel by Thomas Harris.
I have to look this up.
It stars William Peterson as FBI profiler Will Graham.
See, you playing all coy, not knowing that there was other.
I know.
Oh, that's so good. Brian Cox, Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah. Also featured Tom Noonan. Remember him from lots of
Oh
stuff.
my God.
As, serial killer Francis Dollarhide. Dennis Farina was Graham's FBI.
Oh, Dennis Farina. I think of Dennis Farina in Get Shorty.
I always think of him as the replacement that never worked out for Unsolved Mysteries.
I really. Oh, did he really?
Yeah, it was on the Spike channel when they rebooted it. But
I like Brian Cox. I mean, I'm not so old to remember all of his work. So my first real memory of Brian Cox is the tax collector in Rob Roy. And I've always I've liked him from, ever since then. But yeah, have you seen this? I mean, you think of Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter, and then you see Brian Cox, and you're like, oh my God, that is very, very creepy. Very creepy.
But yeah, like I said, Brian Cox is Hannibal Lecter. This is the movie that would be remade in 2002. Released under the title Red Dragon.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Red Dragon.
Slotting it back in to the Silence of the Lambs franchise.
Yeah.
As a prequel to both Hannibal and Silence.
Yeah. So,
and that one starred Ed Norton as
that
FBI.
Did star Ed Norton.
So.
Oh, wait. So technically A is also correct?
Well, no, because it was in the role of Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, right. And Ed Norton played
the FBI.
Oh, okay. Look at you. You're like throwing everybody off. That's perfect. That was great.
Yeah.
That was a great trivia question. I like that one.
Josh saying,
just guessing. I don't like horrible films.
And that is.
Does anybody like horrible films?
It is. Horror films. Nobody likes.
I liked it better when it was horrible films because nobody likes those.
Actually, there's a couple horrible films I don't mind.
I guess it depends on what you classify as horrible because I've watched some fairly stinkers in terms of production value that I just love.
The Barbarians comes to mind.
The Barbarians.
Yeah, with the two Barbarian brothers, the muscle
Oh,
bound dudes from the 80s.
I'm thinking like something endearing like Caveman.
Ooh.
Remember Caveman?
With Ringo?
Ringo Starr, yeah.
Yep. But our first news item of the evening. Oh, what's this?
Spaceman. Oh, nice. You really like that one.
I didn't mind it at all. I did not expect that out of Adam Sandler.
That was a space spider.
Yeah, and it's just like talking to him and being his friend and stuff.
Yeah.
But, this next one is kind of stirring up a bit of debate in the internet community.
I saw it and immediately went, well, I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
But yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer yet, we did link to it in the show notes. Predator Badlands has dropped its trailer.
And there you go.
Some people are freaking out.
What happened to the Predator? That's a teenager.
Kid.
That's a teenager.
This is like a teenage Predator.
That is a teenager. This is to
even grown into his dreadlocks yet.
This is the Predator equivalent to Hunger Games.
Yeah, basically.
You're hunting something that can't be killed.
Mm-hmm. But it is coming to us from the director of Prey, which is awesome because that was awesome.
Trachtenberg. Same guy. He just did the.
Dan Trachtenberg.
Yeah, Dan Trachtenberg. Yeah. He just did. He's doing the other thing too. The other Predator thing.
Killer of Killers. The animated.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. He's also doing that.
Okay.
I watched this trailer a couple of times. Once for me, and then once to because my wife is also a Predator fan. I'm like, hey baby, have you seen this yet? You gotta watch this. And she was immediately like, okay, I'm in. And I'm like, I thought you would be. And the thing for me, it's like, when did Predator come out? 87?
Something like that, yeah.
80. I think it's 87. So 97, 07, 17. So we're just 2 years away. Predator's almost 40 years old. Amazing that they make the Predator the protagonist in a movie that's called Predator.
Mm-hmm.
What? I thought that was kind of cool.
Josh saying...
A quick novel of the movie. Lonely astronaut meets lonely giant space tarantula, and tarantula saves his marriage.
Basically.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I figured there was like a twist in it. Like tarantula is really an alien and like, body snatches him or eats him or something like that.
It is some sort of alien conscience, but
it's friendly.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to
know. This particular film is going to be starring Elle Fanning, and I'm really trying not to butcher this one. Dimitri Schuster Kolamatangi,
I think.
Okay.
I think that's how you say that.
But it is set on in the future on a remote planet where the young Predator, played by Dimitri, is finding an unlikely ally in Thea, played by Fanning, and embarks on a treacherous journey into the search for the ultimate adversary.
I mean, there's got to be something to hunt.
Yeah, because apparently he's been kicked out of his clan, and now he's like I
got to earn my way back in?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a...
As you can see on the image there, the bottom tusk or tooth is broken. Chipped.
Yeah.
Which has some people speculating this may be the young version of the Predator in the original Dark Horse 4-issue series, Alien vs. Predator.
No way.
Because that Predator had the same chipped tooth.
The same size. That could just be a visual nod, though, right? Be. Like, hey, you like deep Predator nerd fans, this one's for you guys.
Yeah.
Now, here's one for you.
Sounds like a classic.
Agreed. Here's one for you. And I know for those of you watching, you can't tell me, but Andy, I'm going to ask you. How do you pronounce the Predator species name?
Oh, Yaktar or something?
Is it Yautja, 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 or some variation thereof?
I go with Yaktar.
Yatya, Yacha, Yauji?
Something like that.
It's crazy.
It's definitely not as easy to pronounce as Xenomorph.
Xenos, yeah. They're easy to pronounce.
Yes, and
just rewatched The Predator. The Predator is not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad. Kim just watched it again recently too.
Also a great album by Ice Cube.
The only issue I have with The Predator is the presence of comedian. I should know his name, and I can't think of his name.
It's been a while since I've seen this one.
It's the one with the crazies.
Mm-hmm.
With Thomas Jane and the comedian.
Yeah.
I didn't feel he didn't add value. I expected, that's a comedian. And then he he was sort of being funny, but he was trying to be a badass funny, like I'm crazy funny, and that part didn't work for me.
There you go. That's how you pronounce it.
Yahtzee.
There you go.
Also had what's her name in it that we'll probably never see again. The IGN girl, the video game girl, Psylocke.
Oh, Olivia Munn?
Yeah, her.
That's her.
Yeah, she was in it, unfortunately. But actually, the coolest part of that movie was
the Predator mask.
Well, the return of Jake Busey's character playing the son of Gary Busey's character from Predator 2. That was cool.
Nice.
Okay, I think I've Predatored this one out.
All right. Well, we can move away from Predator here for a minute.
Badlands. Watch it.
Yeah.
Or at least check out the trailer if you haven't seen it.
Yep. And it is going to be hitting theaters November 7th of this year. So not too long to wait. This next one is even less of a wait time.
I need an excuse to go to the theater. There's been so dry lately.
Oh, you got one this weekend.
This weekend,
baby.
And we're right in the thick of Andor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can afford the time away. I'll have to maybe a matinee or something. I don't know.
But anyway, this next one coming from HBO, again, link to the trailer in the show notes if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
PeeWee as himself. And
is that from the trailer? That shot?
This is from the trailer, yeah.
Is he talking as Paul Rubens, or is he talking
100% talking as Paul Rubens?
Oh, okay. All right.
Basically, the tagline is, for the first time, meet the man behind the character. And they've got a ton of footage of him interviewing. So this is definitely done before
HBO original, a Sundance Film Festival selection. So we're calling this full-on documentary?
It is a 2-part documentary.
Oh, I'm in.
That premieres May 23rd on Max. So for HBO.
So for us in Canada,
might have to wait a couple weeks.
Well, if they run it, because they don't run all the Max content, that'll be on Crave.
Mm-hmm. Josh saying, I'll pass.
Are you passing on Predator, or are you passing on this?
I think he's passing on Predator. Because
what?
Gaz says,
I thought he passed away.
He did pass away, but this was shot before.
Yeah.
He passed.
Yeah.
And even the trailer, it is a delight to watch, because you see like PeeWee footage, and then you see behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And right, the last line he says before the end of the trailer is, "We're not going to talk about all the drugs we did." Oh, I guess we just did. So,
favorite Paul Rubens non-Pee-wee Herman role?
Oh, the spleen.
The spleen is also one of my favorites,
but
perhaps a lesser known one.
The vampire in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I can't remember his name, but he's the one that has the awesome death. And it took me a while because it doesn't look like him, because he's all dressed up in the.
I was thinking the Penguin's father in Batman Returns.
That's a good one too,
where he's like almost unrecognizable.
Yeah. Same with his appearance in Blow with Johnny Depp.
That's true. Yeah.
But
yeah. I wouldn't mind watching that. I used to love Pee-wee's hot dog.
No, Herman. Herman.
I'm sorry. I did add an S. It didn't say Pee-wee's hot dog. It said Pee-wee hot dog. You like a small hot dog. I get it.
Also likes him in Buffy. There you
go. Autocorrect. I'm sick and tired of your shirt.
Yeah, but 2-part documentary premieres May 23rd. I'm looking forward to this one. And it features interview with him.
I just find him as a person fascinating enough that even though I wasn't a big fan of Pee-wee's Playhouse, I saw Big Adventure, and then the last one, the streaming one.
Oh, Pee-wee's Vacation.
Another whatever it was.
Yeah.
The last one.
With
I watched
Joe
it.
Manganiello.
Yeah, and it was pretty endearing. I liked it.
Big Top Pee-wee was good too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pee-wee Herman and those who loved him.
Stay out of porn theaters.
Yeah, actually, I think they do touch on it, because they're not shying away.
It's a huge part of his life.
Here's his rise. Here's his, downfall. Here's his rebound.
I mean, Pee-wee Herman got canceled before canceling was a thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Josh says, "I like Mr. Rogers better, though."
I don't think you can. I mean, other than they're both children's entertainers. It's really hard to put them in the same
box.
Mind you, there are more I mean, they both used puppets.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't change his shoes and put on a new sweater when he came. That looks just like the sweater he took off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it's a very different style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Launched a lot of careers. Looking at Lawrence Fishburne. Cowboy
That's right.
Curtis.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Phil Hartman as the sailor dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, moving on. The whole thing about the Nintendo Switch is kind of getting cemented.
Anybody canceling the pre-orders?
Yeah, the news has come out that all the games in Japan are strictly game key cards. So
yeah, there's no game on there.
No, you are buying a key to download from the eShop.
You don't even have to punch the numbers in. It's on the card. Yep. Oh, that's so horrible.
And, it's almost all of them. There is a handful that are not game key cards and actually contain the game. But this has got people wondering, when they finally do drop, will the eShop be able to handle the amount of traffic they're going to get? Because if the only way to get all your games is download, day one, you're going to be looking at crashes.
I mean, I feel like I think that would be a huge oversight on Nintendo's part when you already have Microsoft and Sony that they've already paved the way with the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. So like those two models are both very solid models that are sort of the roadmap. This is how you do it. I can't see Nintendo not putting that infrastructure up ahead of time.
I would hope so.
To be able to handle that. That being said, there are times when servers do get,
bogged down.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson fight, looking at you.
That's so true.
Josh.
Can you imagine that? That there's more traffic to Nintendo's
shop?
Yeah, than the Mike Tyson fight? I wouldn't be hilarious. I wouldn't be surprised.
Josh says, I had forgotten that Morpheus was in it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one.
He is. Gaz says
P equals Little Wheeze. P equals Negative Wheeze Playhouse was an HBO comedy special with adult themes before it became that kid show. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was part of the acting troupe that he was part of.
Yeah.
Where the PeeWee character spun out of. They were not for kids.
Oh.
But it hit, so.
Nice. My son wants the sandwich too. I would like a sandwich as well.
Yeah, nice turkey.
Switch too. Switch, sandwich.
Yeah.
I get it. I can see how this is happening.
Yeah. Like the algorithm's slowly learning. It's getting closer. Switch, sandwich. But yeah, Nintendo did confirm that Switch 2 games will not always carry an actual game, but instead this key card download. And,
that puts you, if you're a Nintendo fan, that puts you in the same boat as everybody else. And that's been sort of newsworthy this week too, is that whole, like, you don't own your games, you've licensed them.
Yeah.
Which, let's be real, even when that was physical media, read the fine print.
Yeah, you didn't own it.
Yeah, it's a license. So the big difference is, though, they can't come to your house and physically take it away. They can take this away.
They can take this away very easily.
Yeah.
Like so many mobile games that just shut down after you've pumped how much money into them.
That's why I don't play mobile games.
I play them, but I don't pay them.
The only versions of mobile games that I play are the ones that Netflix has bought up, and now YouTube has games, and so they're free, right? I don't spend money on mobile games.
Fair enough.
I think it thinks I'm fat and always talking about food. Well, I mean, I like food, and if I'm carrying a few extra pounds, I'm not really embarrassed by that. That's okay. That's okay. I'm proud of my shape. Round is a shape.
It is a shape. Our next one here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good news for comedy folks, or comedy horror fans. But the Tremors franchise has got an update.
Is Kevin Bacon coming back?
They are really hoping for it.
Okay.
The company that originally owned it, Stampede Entertainment, has regained the rights to the original Tremors script.
Oh, wow.
And they're ballparking a whole bunch of ideas right now. but they are really hoping to get Kevin Bacon back for not a remake, but an original sequel. So, it's been 30 years now since Tremors came out, introducing the world to the graboids.
Yeah.
But they are hoping not only to get Kevin Bacon back, but
Mr.
also...
Keaton. Get Mr. Keaton.
Hmm?
Michael Gross.
Yes.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He's coming to Niagara this year.
Well, he's been making Tremor sequels for years.
Yeah. It's kept his career alive.
It has.
Yeah.
But they are also hoping to get Fred Ward back as well.
I would like to see Fred Ward again.
I would like to see them.
Favorite Fred Ward movie, not a Tremors movie.
I don't know.
Guys, don't. No, you can. I know you're going to say it. I'm saying the same thing. Remo Williams. The Adventure Begins. So good.
Got to catch up on a couple here.
Talking about Kevin Bacon and horror comedies, have you seen his new series on Prime Video?
No, I have not.
The Bondsman.
Okay.
He's a bounty hunter. He's a like Dog the Bounty Hunter. What do you call those guys?
Yeah, bounty hunter.
There's a professional name for them. What do they call them? Bail bondsman. Bail bondsman. Okay, it's in the title, bondsman. He's a bail bondsman that gets killed in the first episode. But instead of going off to the afterlife, he's pressed into service by the devil. To continue his work as a bounty hunter, and he hunts demons for the devil.
So kind of like Constantine, but
so
with
it's
contract.
Kind of like Constantine, but
I know I've heard that plot line before, though.
It just started. It's only been out for what, a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, no, but isn't that like really similar to the R.I.P.D.?
R.I.P.D. as well. Yeah, with
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Flynn.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges. That's it.
There
Jeff
you go.
Bridges. Yeah, I know I did. Remo Williams. I hated Tremors. How could you hate Tremors?
So fun.
I will say they did get more ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely. Even starting with part 2 when they started to fly. But
yeah,
it's still fun.
Reminds me of that line. They fly now. They fly now.
Gaz is addicted to Toon Blast.
Toon Blast and Mahjong. Well, but Mahjong is just... I almost got a Mahjong set from Amazon.
Ooh.
I can't be bothered to learn how to set up the tiles, though.
Yes.
Valentine McKee needs to return.
Yes, he does. And Wes, you read his mind.
That movie is so cool. It is like, it oozes cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so good.
Josh says it was too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was just the right amount of comedy and horror.
And camp.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would be interested in seeing something. So let's...
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Something a little bit more high budget than the slew of sequels that came after 3, because it just started getting really weird.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You had pointed this next one out to me, and it's kind of neat.
It's weird.
It is weird, but there's a new American automaker on the block.
America.
And it's targeting the sorely neglected segment of the electric car market.
That segment being the one that makes it affordable.
Yeah. So the EV startup State, which is backed by...
Slate.
My bad. Backed by Jeff Bezos, an Amazon guy, has debuted their Slate truck.
I mean, I look at this thing and the internet is abuzz with, oh, look, it's an electric Ford Bronco.
Basically.
And that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of cool in the sense that it's minimalist as far as EVs go. And I think, what are they starting at? They're
25,000.
25. So it's 25,000 US.
Incentive pricing.
Yeah. And when I say basic, we're talking like roll me down window basic.
Yep.
No a stereo head unit. No infotainment whatsoever. But it's in the name, Slate, because it's a blank slate. And you can customize it several different ways, including an add-on kit that turns it into an SUV.
Which is pretty cool.
So,
and it might not be the prettiest one, but it's a shit ton prettier than that Cybertruck.
Well, listen, I like Josh's comment. It's ugly.
It is, but
listen, every time I see one, I always say, you've seen the Mustang, the Mach E?
Is that the
The electric Mustang?
Oh wait, no, I don't.
The electric Mustang. It looks like a Tesla with a Mustang front end on it.
Oh.
So, and I'm like, and I thought the Mustang 2 was the ugliest Mustang ever made until the Mach-E came out. And now, but it's funny that this also looks like a Ford. You've got a Ford that's trying to emulate Tesla, and now you've got a Tesla competitor emulating Ford.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
It says, looks like my Bronco.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, and we got a copyright strike.
Wait.
How did we get that?
How did we get a strike?
I don't know. Is that new?
You're joking, right?
I hope so. At least we're not 4 hours in when they kill us this time.
There's nothing to kill us over.
All
right, I'm checking right now.
The drama ever continues.
This cannot be the thing.
Maybe Jeff Bezos didn't like us talking about his thing. He is in the news today.
Well, there's no strike on the stream that we're currently doing right now. Not that I can see. Or you got a video taken down. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sundays.
The Sundays, the Fandor one, taken down. You can't see it.
Yep.
Yeah, copyright, not a strike.
Warning.
Claim. We got a claim. In fact, I can show you. It's this one. That's why I was saying, if you saw a Sunday night's show, look, copyright and blocked. So you cannot see it, but you can on Facebook.
Josh saying,
I'll get an electric car when you can go 500 miles on a charge and 10 minutes to charge it, and the battery is $200 to replace.
That could be coming closer than later.
I have more faith that the hydrogen fuel cell will.
Yeah, because they're talking that one being like charged in 5 minutes.
I feel like you're going to have a real hard. Now, mind you, the racing industry is adopting and they are embracing, electric cars as sort of a thing. There is the whole like racing series. Gearheads or petrol heads, I guess. I don't think are ready to embrace alternate technology. So having, hydrogen fuel cell, which is still a
relatively new,
a hydrocarbon.
Yeah.
Still gives you something that goes when you step on it, right? And it's hard. It's hard to like get past that. You get into your electric car and you put your foot on the pedal and all you hear is that it sounds like you just turned the TV on. That whee! Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I, for one, like the idea of a I like that. Yeah.
Josh saying fuel cell is way better.
Fuel cell better. Because if done correctly, the only byproduct is water. Yeah. And guess what? Guess where hydrogen comes from? Water. Endlessly renewable. Yes. As long as we don't run out of water on the planet, I guess.
Well, fingers crossed. Moving on, though. Apparently, PS5 is getting a new one this summer. Robocop Rogue City unfinished.
Oh, this will be an expansion for the game that's already out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, a standalone story is coming this summer to the PS5. I guess expanding on that game. And, the screen grabs look pretty good.
I saw now this game, I think this might be.
I looked at some of the reviews and they're saying.
A year or two already, this one?
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're saying, it's nothing to write home about, but it's fun.
I mean, when the game first came out, it was reviewed pretty favorably. Like it does, you feel like RoboCop when you're in it. But like, I think the biggest complaint.
1 or part 3?
1. I think the biggest complaint. I just watched 3 not too long ago.
Nice.
It's not as bad as you think it is.
I've watched it recently enough.
The biggest complaint I think was that it might just be a little bit too easy. Yeah, like you never really felt like RoboCop was in any real danger.
Fair enough. Josh saying
Tesla has an app that will play car sounds through the speakers.
Well, that makes it better, I guess.
I mean, I get that when I'm playing Forza Motorsport. I mean, I get simulated car sounds when I'm playing simulated cars. I expect that. I don't want that from a real car.
There's a good point, though.
If you run out of water, you can pee in the tank.
Yeah, Gaz saying here.
I'm just going to say this. F1 is at the forefront of automotive technology, and they're not fully electric yet. So when they go fully electric is when I do. That's fair. That is fair. I can see F1 going electric. Yeah.
But that does bring us to how about
I just want to say that is a pretty
badass robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks really good. Hey, while we're talking about RoboCop, what are your thoughts on the 2014 remake?
The Michael Keaton one?
Yeah. The Joel Kinnaman one.
Yeah.
Keaton's in it. Jay Baruchel's in it.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Jackie Earle Haley's in it.
I know.
That movie had everything going for it.
Except the PG-13 rating.
I liked it.
I want my RoboCop to be a vicious killer like he was in the early ones.
I was okay with. I agree with you on that. It could have been more. They could have pushed it to a little more to the edge. A little bit more. But I liked it.
It wasn't bad.
I really liked it. I was a little disappointed that we didn't get another one, to be honest.
Fair enough. Wasn't bad. But it's not on. If I'm watching a RoboCop movie, that's not my top go-to.
No, it's not mine either. Okay, so in order, and I'm not including the TV series or the animated series. If I had to put them in order, it's RoboCop, the first one, then the 2014 RoboCop, then 2, then 3, then everything else. Yeah.
See, I would go 2, 1.
What? 2 before 1?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of Kane. I love that RoboCop 2 robot.
It was okay. It was okay. Stop motion, though. That was good. It was done really well. That was a Phil Tippett? I think it was a Phil Tippett one.
Maybe.
They have an electric F1, but they have to switch cars halfway through the race. Right, because they just don't have enough to run the car for the whole race.
Make the race shorter?
Interesting. Yeah.
Josh says, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
But how about we talk about some toys?
I would love to talk toys. I'm so disappointed I missed out on a toy today. I told you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I missed out on Savaggio Press.
So close.
Oh, look, in the world of spam emails telling that my Netflix membership has expired.
You better log into this email and tell them what all your info is so they can get it straightened out.
Dismiss. Goodbye.
Josh likes the 2014 RoboCop.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. It's a good movie. And Joel Kinnaman is freaking fantastic in that. So is Jackie Earle Haley. He's such a little dweeb. Like
he does a good evil.
He's the villain. No, you know what I call him? He's the type of character, and lots of movies have them.
The Michael Ironside?
He's the weasel character. He's such a little weasel.
Like the Michael Ironside.
He's the Grima Wormtongue of RoboCop.
There you go.
Weasel.
First up tonight, we have some stuff from Hasbro. First off being the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is good.
This is a repaint of the comic version that came out last year, I believe, with an
That's
additional
fine.
head and the dumbbells. But it's a great looking figure.
Was it done? Was she in the 4 uniform there too?
No, she was not in her purple and white.
Right. I dig this.
I do too.
I dig this.
And for the retro Fantastic Four collection, you need this one because she filled in for the Thing there for so long. But
oh, that's right. That's right. I think he was good as RoboCop. Yes, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Yes, it was a cool remake. I liked it.
Oh, see, there is some love for this movie.
There is for sure. Josh saying,
pass on that.
Fair enough. Guess it's John Byrne's She-Hulk. Yes.
Is the hair posable on the second head?
If it is, it'll just be a swinging ponytail.
Well, so
but it definitely does look like she's swinging it from one side to the other.
As I'm looking at the promo shot there of the second head, the ponytail is draped
straight back,
square off, and then I look at it in the package, and that's exactly the way it is.
But
the image on the left
has
it's
tilted
off to the left over her shoulder. It must be, if it's not a straight plug-in, it's on a pivot.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like this one.
Have they done that? Has Marvel done that before? Or sorry, has Marvel Legends done that before? You have way more than I do.
I know.
Certainly nothing in my collection does that. I'm looking at all
I don't remember offhand that any other Marvel
of
Legends, because I know there's a bunch with ponytails, but they're just.
Let's see, of the 100 or so Marvel Legends that I own, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 10 of them that are comic book. They're all New Warriors, and none of the women in that have.
No, they're all
movable hair. Yeah.
Oh.
I am so hungry I could ride a horse right now. I have lasagna waiting on me. That's probably hot. Yeah. Lasagna on your chest.
Yep. But it is available for pre-order now on Hasbro Pulse, so don't miss out if you're after it.
I'm going to take the horse and I'm going to ride on down to Eastside Mario's for some pasta.
There you go.
Dump it on my chest. For anybody who's tuning in right now, they just heard that and went, what the hell are these guys talking about?
Boob window.
Oh, he's not at work.
I know.
He's not at work tonight, so it won't matter.
It doesn't matter. But next up, we have one inspired by Star Wars Rogue One. And this is part of the helmet series. It is the Imperial Death Trooper helmet.
I like it.
It's got green light effects, adjustable fit, screen authentic detail for your Imperial cosplay or collection.
Does this have, you said it's got sounds?
I don't know if it has sounds, but it definitely has green light effects.
Because man, I sure would love to be able to toggle a button and have it do that
the little crack,
that warbly thing that they do.
Oh. But yeah, pre-order now at Hasbro Pulse for that one.
I tell you, we've been talking about Death Troopers quite a bit through our Back in Black series show. And I will just say, I'm not skinny enough to be a Death Trooper. I might be tall enough. I'm not skinny enough.
You could be a Death Trooper conscript, just not a clone.
We still don't know the answer on that. Maybe we'll get it.
I know. Maybe.
Maybe we'll get it. Maybe. Do you think Andor could be chronologically the first appearance?
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be so cool. Well, they are in Star Wars Outlaws. Got to figure out when that one takes place. Only helmet that I want is Cobra Commander. I've seen some pretty cool customs out there. Yeah.
But from there, we move over to McFarlane. He's got a bunch of stuff this week.
I was in GameStop today, and they were trying to pitch me on McFarlane. They're like, oh, by the way, all McFarlane is 15% off today, and it stacks with your Edge card.
It does.
I'm like, so that would have been 25 for me.
30 for me.
30 for you.
Thank you, GameStop. I got my Power Girl.
Oh, nice.
With the boob window.
Boob window. I looked through what they had. They didn't have anything that I wanted. They had that Batman 1 million, which
is like caveman Batman.
No, he's like future Batman, where the cowl and the shoulder piece are all blue. It's kind of gives me a Terry McGinnis vibe because there's no mouth, like it's a full mask.
Well, this next one, it's probably not up your alley because it is a Frostbite edition, but it is the Night King from Game of Thrones.
That makes sense. A
little too frosty?
Yeah, that's too much. No. Funny that they're doing that. What does this remind you
of? Mr. Freeze stuff.
The Bounty Collection.
That too, yeah. The Holocom collection.
Oh, that's what they're called, the Holocron.
Holocom.
Holocom
I
collection.
Keep calling them Holocron as well, but
two different things, yeah. This is a no for me. I loved Game of Thrones, and I laughed my ass off at the finale. People were so angry that it was so subversive. But it's pass.
Josh says, I don't care anything about that figure. I just want it so I can yell boob window all the time. And that's the McFarlane Power Girl. Boob window.
He is definitely not the Night King.
No, he doesn't come with a boob window.
He's all window.
Yeah, he comes
See
with
right through him.
A blade, a spear, a base, and an art card. So
the most accurate thing about that is the icy spear.
And apparently he's a GameStop exclusive. So
we probably will see him. I saw a ton of Frostbite Edition DC characters today, and I'm just like, no.
Guess what? There's one more.
Okay.
Because we get from the Three Jokers, the Red Hood Frostbite Edition.
He's got a crowbar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Comes with a crowbar, 2 ice freeze effects, collectible art card stand, and large base.
I know what he doesn't come with. Pew pew.
No.
Pew pew, because they're using the same mold that didn't come with any pew pews.
Yeah.
So if you got no holsters to put your pews in, we're not going to make some just for this one.
No. And again, I don't remember him being frozen in that series, but whatever.
No, but I mean, there's some people like translucent figures.
Yeah. But
I'm not going to lie. The mold, I remember this figure when it came out.
Gaz says, "Where's his pew?"
So we were talking about this last week, and there was that whole thing. It wasn't McFarlane, it was Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers said, no guns. No guns. So that hamstrung McFarlane, he couldn't produce any. He could still make the characters. He just could not make them with guns. And I remember Todd saying on a video thing, we're already working on a way around it. And as we now know, that became the generic McFarlane Toys weapons pack, which included his pistols, a rifle, and some other things, grenades and stuff. They were not brand specific. They were generic enough that it works with, 6 to 7 inch scale figures. But it was the weapons that they were not allowed to produce. We've looked at some figures recently that it's like, wait a minute.
Apparently that's been undone.
They must have walked that back because now figures are coming with guns again.
Josh says, no pawpaws.
No pawpaws.
Pew pew.
Feels like that's me when I put my mittens on in the wintertime. I'm a pawpaws.
So what is a McFarlane week without
a Batman?
Well, we've got the 4.5 inch scale from Todd's Mods.
Oh, 4.5.
The black suit Batman.
No, I saw these. I finally have, not this one, but I have seen some of these
in hand.
Yeah, and it's like, this is just
too far.
Nope, and they're small. They're short. They're like
really
what?
Short.
4.5
inch scale.
4.5. They are tiny.
So
they're dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As much as this looks like the art from Dark Knight Returns, dumb with a capital
Josh says, "Yay, another Batman!"
And an even bigger D.
Yep.
Dumba.
But that is not our only Batman this week, because we also get the gold label from The Dark Knight Rises.
All right.
Batman and Batpod.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't get a Bale Batman,
this is a good way to get him.
A more expensive way to get one, but
he is the 7 inch scale figure, comes with the base art card and vehicle, so
free worthy with every purchase.
Yep.
I like it.
And just because he loves Batman, Josh says pass.
Pass. I mean, I like the Bale movies, and I like the Bale.
It's a good looking Batman figure.
But it's also a pass for me.
Yeah. But it is Batman. It is McFarlane. So how about another Batman?
All right.
Gold label Justice Lords Batman.
Oh, well, see, that's not exactly. I mean, it is Batman.
It is.
But it's criminal Batman.
Basically.
I mean, have you been doing the Justice Lords?
No.
I like that. I think they look cool.
Yeah, this guy is 7 inch, comes with his Batarang base and art card.
I like the bat reminds me of Batman Beyond. The whole thing reminds me of Batman Beyond, to be honest.
Gaz says that bike is wicked fragile.
Wicked fragile. Fragile.
Fragile.
It's fragile.
It's Italian. And then Josh says, I want a good Batman figure, but Keaton.
The
Flash one wasn't
part of me. I bought the Flash one.
The masked one.
I got to take the green glow effect off the boots, though. I just don't like that. But I just saw, if you saw when we covered the last one, was the one with the wing cape.
Yeah.
I had it in my hand, and it looked so much better than I thought it would. And I'm like, oh, there is a way to. Pardon me for hitting the boom. There was a way to just display it without the rods in. But the cape was just enormous. Like, that would just look so cool.
Hey, Zazel in the house.
Good morning, sir. Let us just take a moment as we are welcoming Zazel to the stream to pitch. RonCon is coming.
It is coming.
RonCon is coming, and I have it on good authority that the folks over at Zazel's Clubhouse will be right here in Canada, June 13th.
Nice.
That means sometime between June 13th and June 14th, there will be a gathering. And I cannot wait for that. That's going to be Zazel from the Clubhouse. I think Gaz is coming in for that one as well.
Nice.
Which will be cool. We're all going to hang out with Adam from Go Figure. And we're going to do some convention-y stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, we're sticking with McFarlane here. This one is another gold label from the Justice Society of America. It is now in stores exclusively at Target, so I'm guessing GameStop up here. But Our Man.
Probably. Oh.
I like the look of this figure.
I don't like the hood like being off the top of the head like that. There's the way, like, you see the curvature of that, right?
Yeah.
That implies if his head is touching that, his head should be like
huge.
The leader in there. Oh,
there you go.
Coming in Friday the 13th with a hockey mask.
Nice.
Well, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
First period. But yeah, this one's pretty basic, though. It's just 7-inch figure, base, and art card. You know.
Yeah.
Aside from the hood.
Yeah, it's off-putting to me. Yes, Conehead. I have a figure. I bought a Hasbro figure that did this. I bought the classic Dritz Duerden from the Dungeons and Dragons line, and his molded green thing does that as well. It's horrific. Terrible. That hood don't sit like it should.
No. Aside from the hood, though, I like it.
Yeah, the portrait is nice on that.
Next up, we have the gold label Green Arrow, but it's the Connor Hawk version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he includes a quiver, arrows, bow, base, and art card. And, he's an Emerald Archer.
Is there... I don't know this character, so, like, I just need to know, does he wear that much brown leather?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not super familiar with the Connor Hawk stuff.
There's no, like... And this is, like, character aside, just looking at it as an action figure. As a modern action figure, there is like zero separation between the quiver and the shoulder thing. Like like it's the exact same plastic, it's the exact same color. There's not even a wash on there to differentiate anything. I don't know if I like that.
Josh says meh.
Yeah.
And Zazel says needs a hood.
Needs a hood. It's got one. It's molded in, but it's down.
Yeah.
It needs a wash. That's what it needs. It needs some separation.
Looks like young Guile if he decided to become a Green Arrow.
Guile
Sonic
Arrow.
Boom.
Sonic Boom.
But yeah, sticking with McFarlane. Next up from the new Batman Adventure series, Mr. Freeze.
The new Batman Adventures, which is just the Batman.
Super stylized.
Just Batman the Animated Series later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, hyper stylized, this version. Comes with it. This is it's a 6-inch figure this time. Comes with a figure base, 4 extra hands, a freeze array, and mechanical spider legs that go with the removable helmet and a reproduction animation cell and art frame.
Was this? I don't remember this episode.
Me neither, but I stopped watching after whatever it was, the original run.
Well, that was like, 3 seasons?
Something like that.
I think in total there's like 6?
I think so.
It's 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I've got all but the last one.
Josh says the hood situation was
bad.
This one, not bad.
It bad. Not bad.
And then Zazel says,
yep, this is sound advice.
Never
skip leg day.
Yep.
He didn't. He's got 4 of them, 4 extra ones.
That's right. But,
if you must skip leg day, just buy some.
There you go. Buy some or make some.
Or make some of your own. Yeah. Wait. I got to get to the thing. Oh, now we can say it. He froze his legs off. There it is.
Nice. But also from the new Batman Adventures, we get Etrigan, the demon guy. And
he's kind of neat looking.
He's beefy, but...
very cartoony, though.
100%.
Yeah.
6-inch scale figure base, 4 extra hands, reproduction animation cell, and art frame. And Zazel says Dr. Freezopus. If he was a James Bond villain, yeah.
I tell you though, can we back that for a second?
Yeah.
This version of Dr. Freeze,
Mr. Freeze,
Victor Freeze,
Victor,
Mr. Freeze, Dr. Freeze.
I don't think he was ever a doctor.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Well,
Dr. Victor Freeze.
Yeah, but he went with Mr. instead of Doctor.
I look at that and I'm like, he's walking out of Batman right into
The Thing.
Oh my God, where is my brain right now?
Mars Attacks.
Futurama.
Oh yeah.
He's a talking head from Futurama.
There you go. But to round out the 3 from this one, we also get from the new Batman Adventures, Silver Batman. And
what's the dealio with that?
He's fairly silvery.
You know what's funny is I buy those Jada diecast cars.
Mm-hmm.
One of them comes with this in the diecast.
Really?
So, yeah, it's silver.
Nice.
Is there a story reason for that, or is that just a style choice for the figure?
I think it might be a style choice. Another reason to sell a Batman. But he comes with his figure base, 7 extra hands.
I'm Todd McFarlane. I can sell Batman any day of the week.
I know, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Comes also with a Batarang grapnel launcher, reproduction animation cell, and art frame. And Zazel says he's silverish. Silverish. This next one is not, and I did not know they were doing this tier because, like, we've got regular, we've got gold label. Well, now we've got red platinum edition for Jade from the Green Lantern Corps.
What makes this
so special?
Yeah,
it's not Batman.
Well, but red platinum, what does that mean?
I don't know, honestly. Limited quantities, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So
planned exclusivity,
maybe,
or manufactured exclusivity. That's more like a green energy window.
Yeah, it's not exactly the boob window, but
I don't know how I feel about this one. Yeah. I don't even know who this is. Who is this? Jade. I know nothing about her.
Yeah, me neither.
I did see Green Lantern Simon Baz today.
Ooh.
He's kind of cool.
What's Josh saying here?
My son won the Samurai Batman at an arcade. Nice. That's very cool.
Oh, but apparently
he's already lost all the pieces. Oh. Boo.
Zazel says
She-Hulkish.
See, I'd lean more towards Gamora.
Oh yeah.
This would be a good custom Gamora.
Yeah, for sure, Gamora. Yeah.
But this one comes with 2 flame effects, collectible art card, and base, so you're not getting anything that you wouldn't with a McFarlane figure.
Yeah, and a toe joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yay for toe joints. No, yeah. I don't care.
One more from the world of McFarlane, and this one I kind of dig. This one. It's from the Revenge of the Green Lantern storyline, apparently.
Yeah.
But it is Cyborg Superman.
Oh, wow.
And this one is finally more comic accurate.
Wow.
To the death of Superman and Return. I was
going to say, did we get a version of this already?
We got one, but it was super stylized and nowhere near the original comic book look.
This looks like it's right out of the page. Like,
yeah. He's got the proper Hank Henshaw,
Yeah.
Includes 2 extra hands, collectible art card, and base. So not a ton of accessories, but does look like it might be a wired cape.
Yeah, it does look like that. And I agree with Gaz.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks great.
Yeah, this is the cyborg that we should have got during that whole round of Death of Superman stuff.
Yeah.
Josh says pass, though.
Pass? Oh, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. How huge was the Death of Superman? Yeah, it really was.
Like, it crossed borders, right?
Big publishing event.
Yeah. Became a news thing.
It's been made into, it's been adapted twice in animation and once on the big screen.
Yep.
Yeah, just once on the big screen.
And then it's been adapted, I think, twice in TV.
In television? Yeah, for live action TV. Yeah.
But, yeah, that does bring us to the end of the McFarlane stuff. And we jump over to NECA now.
Oh, the toy company that doesn't make toys.
Yeah. But I want this one. I want this one terribly. It is the 7-inch scale ultimate PeeWee Herman.
Have they done a PeeWee already?
I don't believe so. I know they showcased this one at the 2024.
I was going to say, did we know
Toy
this was
show.
coming?
We knew it was coming eventually.
Yeah.
But when was a matter of, question.
It's cool that they got somebody to put the suit on and hold the package.
Yes, that is.
I like the packaging.
The packaging is fun. It also comes with 2 secret words of the day, which is NECA and Ultimate. So that's right up there with the Bert and Ernie figures, where the letters they come with all spell out NECA.
Oh, do they really?
They do.
Oh,
you
that's
get the
funny.
NECA.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah,
that's cute.
Josh says, I really only get G.I. Joe in that scale and some Valaverse.
Oh, yeah. That, well, it's not quite 6. It's not quite 7. It's somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Zazel saying,
it's a PeeWee Peewee.
It is. Zazel saying, as a Marvel fanboy, even I picked it up. I'm guessing that means the death of Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Follows that up. I do want that. Me too. PeeWee.
I have to say, this actually looks like I tend to be critical on the portraits, but this one's not too bad. It's certainly better looking than, say, all of the Back to the Future figures, at least all the Martys.
Mm-hmm. But 7-inch, fully articulated. It includes a whole bunch of stuff. Extra hands, ultimate.
Well, look, you got three heads.
3 head portraits, yeah.
What? Three and a half sets of hands?
Yep.
3.5.
And it also comes with Terry.
And a Terry. Hi, PeeWee.
Yeah, it says, I just want the pterodactyl.
Yeah.
But like you see there, somebody at NECA has built the background of the playhouse for him to play in. Is that something we're going to get in future? Like, there's room for more here.
Man, I bet you. Is the floor part of the playhouse?
I believe so, yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say the backdrop is the back of the box and then the side panel, and it's laid flat.
Could be. Because the front of the box is literally the door to the playhouse.
Yeah. It could be a card insert.
It could be.
They've done that before.
That's
We got a card insert with the Karate Kid, the 2-pack, the Daniel Johnny pack, came with an
insert pack
it was the mat.
Josh says, I want that room, the couch, and the
talking carpet.
But then you need Zombie and all the rest.
Yeah.
Magic screen.
It's not terrible. Terrible.
Nice.
That was good. You get one of those.
Yeah.
God, that was loud.
But it is apparently dropping at Target.com and Hulu or Howlathon next Friday.
Oh, Haulathon.
Yeah.
Haulathon.
I think that's an offshoot
of
Amazon.
No, Haulathon is their annual. It's an online shopping event that they do. Yeah, okay. It's a NECA thing.
Fair enough. One more from NECA here. We get the Ultimate 7-inch scale Panda Khan from the TMNT animated line.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He looks pretty good. He's definitely more angry than Kung Fu Panda.
I was just gonna say. It's the original Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. Comes with extra hands, morning gi, backpack claws, bamboo hat, and interchangeable heads. And apparently the top of the heads are also interchangeable and removable for the hat. So you can
really?
Put the hat on any head you get.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it wasn't too long ago where everybody was turtle crazy.
Oh, sure they were.
And yeah. Oh, that is awesome. It is.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. They could come back again, but I think the turtle thing is kind of worn.
Well, it's like NECA was doing it, and then you had Super 7 doing their version of it.
And then you had the Playmate reissues.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Playtime?
It just Playmates.
Playmates,
yeah. Everybody was getting in on the turtle stuff.
Yeah. But one more coming here from Super 7. It is
a Ninja Turtle thing?
It is not a Ninja Turtle thing.
Okay.
It is one of their ultimates, though. It is
what?
From Ghost, Papa V.
Another Papa?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is an ultimate.
It is. And if you order it, there is a exclusive super pack.
Yeah.
With an additional head and interchangeable hands specific to this figure.
Is he doing like the irons?
He is.
That's cool. Do you like Ghost?
Never really listened to them.
No,
but
they're interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This character, Papa Emeritus,
Perpetua?
In this version, I guess.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's very papal. Papal.
The new pope.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We haven't named a new pope yet, have we?
No, the one cardinal dropped out because of his criminal background.
Oh well.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, cool. I didn't realize that. Zazel says that Spacey would love this. Well, of course, we're talking about Space Commander.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Ghost fan.
Yeah. But that does bring us to the end of our toy segment.
Well, that's okay because I'm pretty sure I've already got the machine warmed up. Because it's probably time.
It is.
All right, let's roll it.
Lyrics. It's Misheard lyrics. Lyrics. It's Misheard lyrics. Tonight.
It's so goofy, but it's okay.
It's fun. All right, your Misheard lyric this evening.
Tonight's is a good one. I approve of this one.
And we are looking for the name of the song.
All right.
And bonus.
Guys, start typing now.
So your Misheard lyric this week is Raking the Lawn. Raking the Lawn.
As always, we are looking for the correct song title. If you get the band, that's a bonus, but the band alone does not win you the no prize. You must guess the correct song. As always, we'll give you 30 seconds with the sounder, and we will check in with you back in a minute. So jarring every time that happens.
So is.
We have our first answers are floating in.
And it is coming from the Sonic Sniper
and
himself.
Holy cow. Judas Priest breaking the law.
Yep. Zazel right on his heels, though. And yes, you are correct. Breaking the law.
It is breaking the law. Of course, the Judas Priest classic. And in case you didn't know or you've forgotten what it sounded like, this is the actual lyric.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. I do like it though. Raking the lawn, raking the lawn.
Well, Gaz has got his mystery lyric.
Oh.
Deep in the world tonight, our hearts beat safe and sound. I'll hold you so close, just let yourself go down. What are you trying to get us to do?
That just
Gaz?
sounds gross.
Gaz, no. But yeah, our song here tonight is in fact Breaking the Law by Judas Priest from the 1980 album British Steel. It is from the English heavy metal band Judas Priest, like we said, originally released on their 1980 album British Steel. It is one of the band's better known singles, and it is readily recognized by the opening guitar riff.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
It's good. It's really good.
It is. It's even awesome live.
I've watched it a few times, and it's probably period correct, but Rob Halford, it's almost like a sea container on the stage, and the doors swing open, and he comes out on a Harley, and he just sits there and revs it for like 2 minutes, and then hops off, and next thing you know, some stage guy runs out, the bike's gone, and he's doing his Rob Halford thing.
I don't remember a sea container when I saw him, but I do remember the bike.
It was definitely like there was double doors, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, apparently that was Wang Chung. And Josh says, everybody have fun tonight.
What?
That was in Everybody Have Fun Tonight?
I don't recall the lyric. And I know that song.
Uh-huh. But he says, can someone tell me what a Wang Chung is? Isn't that kid from school in Austin Powers? because the teacher yells, Wang! Maybe his last name is Chung.
I was thinking it was the exchange student from, 16 Candles or whatever.
Oh, no, that's,
Long
Long
Duck
Duck
Dong.
Dong.
Long Duck Dong. I'm sorry. Oh, dear.
No.
I don't know, but I think I tried it in Thailand. Oh, dear.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Oh, boy.
Find the controls that extend the bridge.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moving on, though. This next one, it's not a project or a thing. It literally is an advertisement
It is
for the service.
super cute, though.
But it is fun. Paramount has put out a new commercial, and we've linked to it in the show notes if you have not seen it.
Yeah.
But it features the Patrick Starship Enterprise.
Of course, they're advertising for
Paramount Plus,
yeah.
which they have the Star Trek. They have
The Starship
SpongeBob.
Patrick.
Yeah, and all your mainstays show up in the commercial: Sandy Cheeks, Patrick, SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, and it is fun. If you got a SpongeBob fan in the house, let them watch this.
If you have a Star Trek Strange New Worlds fan,
Also, let them watch this.
this is the Enterprise bridge set from Strange New Worlds, and of course Anson Mount's Christopher Pike and Ethan Peck's Spock. I think Uhura's in it as well.
Yeah, Cecile Rose Gooding.
Yeah. I cannot wait for Strange New Worlds to come back. Please, you need to cleanse the sour taste of my Section 31 out of my mouth. And Discovery. My dad was stationed in Thailand during Vietnam. That's very cool.
I saw
Very
a terrible meme the other day that said, due to tariffs and the economy, they can no longer love you long time. You only get loved medium time.
That's funny. I saw that and I thought it was silly. Oh,
100%.
it's cute. It's totally cute and endearing in a cute and endearing kind of way.
Gaz says WTF. Go give it a watch. It's a cute little commercial. And
listen, if you are not watching modern Star Trek, you are missing something. Like the last season, they did a crossover episode between Strange
Lower
New
Decks,
Worlds
wasn't
and
it?
Lower Decks, and it was just like divine. It was so good. Ruined.
There you go.
Ruined.
But this next one, this is good news, especially amidst everything going on right now.
Yeah.
Apparently, Hasbro has extended their license for Star Wars and Marvel figures.
Have they decided where else to make figures?
I don't know yet.
Will they ship them directly to other markets?
Maybe.
Oh, God, I hope so.
But their press release reads, Hasbro Inc., a leading games IP and toy company, today announced a multi-year extension to its long-running relationship with Disney Consumer Products to continue creating innovative toys and games for premier brands, Star Wars and Marvel. This extension furthers Hasbro's strategic merchandising relationship with Disney, allowing Hasbro to continue developing and manufacturing toys, collectibles, and board games based on new and classic Marvel and Star Wars entertainment. So, yay.
I wanted to talk about this a little bit, not this specifically. First of all, the extension of Marvel and Star Wars at Hasbro is a no-brainer, and congratulations.
It would be silly if they had just let this die.
But I have an industry question, and I don't know the answer. So, I mean, just kind of spitballing here. Maybe you guys have some insight on this. But it's like, do you remember when Mattel lost the DC license?
Vaguely.
Right? So McFarlane got it.
Yep.
How long has McFarlane been making DC action figures for now?
A little while.
It's not that long, though.
Not that long, really.
Like, not 10 years.
But we've got 10 years worth of Batman figures.
Actually, you know what? I will know. I won't know.
The Google machine will know. It knows all.
How long has McFarlane Toys been making DC action figures?
According to the cultured nerd, McFarlane Toys has been the
It's only been 5 years.
Wow.
Okay, so there you go. That begs the question: how often do these negotiations come up for these big IPs? Like, are they negotiating every 5 years or so? Like, is that an industry standard? What's going on there? And it just makes me look like what we don't know. Not that we need to know, but
yeah. Josh says Discovery got too blug.
Blah. I agree. Discovery came out the gate And the stuff that happened in season 1, great. In the 23rd century, like just before Kirk. And then season 2 came along, and I don't think they intended to backdoor pilot. Maybe they did. They backdoor piloted Discovery, Strange New Worlds with season 2, and that was so good. Like Anson Mount's character, Christopher Pike, and
Spock.
No, yeah, he's there too. But no, what's her name? Rebecca Romaine's number 1 stole the show. They just stole the show. So good. Yeah. Love the musical episode. Strange New Worlds is great. It is the flagship show. I know they said that Discovery was the flagship show, but as soon as Strange New Worlds debuted, I don't care what you say, Paramount, that's your flagship. Yeah.
Cecil says more Darth and Hulk.
More Darth and more Hulk. Can we get a Darth Hulk?
Oh, Darth Hulk?
Hulk Vader. That would be kind of weird. Yeah.
So Josh says they are American figure makers. Make them here.
Make them here. It'll help.
True.
They made Spock seem special needs. No, I don't think so.
He was just Vulcan.
I don't think so.
Cold and calculating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, good news. We'll still be getting Hasbro figures for a little while yet.
Yeah, but again, going back to that industry thing, I just found it fascinating. That McFarlane gets DC for like 5 years, and now it's going back to Mattel. So when I saw this, I'm like, I wonder how often this happens, these IP negotiations. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Josh says
Hulk Vader was Power of the Force too. Like everybody was Vader.
Luke Hulk.
That's right. Everybody got buffed.
But what's this one?
In that one episode they did to me, the rest was okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So folks in the Toronto area who may love Slayer.
I saw this.
You got 2 locations now where you can go check it out. Slayer Burger has opened. And it is the website claims Slayer Burger, a simple menu, great local partners, premium beef ground daily, all packaged in eco-friendly, and a passion for Slayer tasting food. So I do think it would be cool if you walk in and it's just like a rock show.
Who in the band is behind this?
I don't know for sure. But we did link to their website in the show notes if you want to go have a look.
Who owns Slayer Burger?
Tom Araya?
Doesn't really tell me.
Maybe they just really, really love Slayer.
Slayer Burger. All I can get is their website. Is there I wonder if it has about us.
Not so much. I went looking there and they do have like our philosophy and stuff like that,
but no like history of the company.
No. But there are 2 locations, one at 1400 O'Connor Drive in East York and 739 Queen Street East in Riverside, Toronto.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, 2 burger joints and
gift cards, careers, loyalty, contact us. Is there any loyalty for being a Slayer fan?
I would hope so. Walk in, throw up the horns, and
you get Slayer points.
There you go.
That's awesome. Earn points instantly.
How about a history lesson?
Okay, I like history and I like learning stuff. So teach me, wise one.
Okay, well, I'm not that wise, but on this day in 1933.
Hey man, just fake it.
I know. Willie Nelson
was
what
born.
Day?
1933.
He's 92 years
old
today.
As dirt.
Happy birthday, Willie.
Happy birthday, Willie. I wonder what Willie's doing today. No, I don't need to wonder. I know. He's high as fuck.
Yeah, American singer, guitarist, and songwriter, one of the main figures of the outlaw country subgenre that developed in the late 60s.
Did you see the interview or hear the interview with Snoop Dogg about who could outblunt Snoop? And he tells us a Willie Nelson story about smoking with Willie.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah. There's an interview with Snoop Dogg, and he talks about smoking with Willie and not like Willie just put him to shame. Yeah. He smoked too much to ever pass away. Oh,
basically.
If only that were true.
Yeah, but he's acted in over 30 films, co-authored several books, and he's been involved heavily in the activism for use of biofuels and the legalization of marijuana.
and learned how to pay his taxes late in life.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about loyalty, though. I want to talk about loyalty. There's, instead of Slayer Burger points, you could have Willie Nelson's fan base, who, when the IRS started foreclosing on his stuff, bought his memorabilia and returned it to him later. Like a large portion of it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. We could all be so lucky to have Willie Nelson fans.
Mm-hmm.
Fandom Power fans. Yeah.
But on this day in 1958, Michelle Pfeiffer was born.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pterodactyl. No. But yeah, American actress, one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood during the 80s and 90s.
That's a for sure.
Scarface and Catwoman.
Yep.
Her performances earned her numerous accolades, including a Golden Globe Award, British Academy Film Award, as well as nominations for 3 Academy Awards and a Primetime Emmy Award.
Lady Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Hawk. Have you seen that one?
Not in ages.
Her, Rutger Hauer, and Ferris Bueller. What's his name? Ferris Bueller. Matthew Broderick.
That's it. The one from Godzilla 98.
That is the one. Even the Joker was scared of the IRS.
But there you go. When she was in Batman, she was my first crush, says Josh.
Very crushable.
Mm-hmm.
Very crushable. She's looking for a cool rider. Cool rider.
There you go. But on this day in 1988, Bloodsport opened in theaters.
Kumite, 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 kumite. All I can hear is that song.
I know.
I hear that music.
Directed by Newt Arnold. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme in one of his roles that kind of really launched his career.
Yeah, this is the one that made him household name. Can I say household name?
Think so.
Household name at this point? Yeah.
Supporting cast of Leah Aries, Forrest Whitaker, Donald Gibb, Ogre.
Yeah.
Roy Chow and Bolo Young.
Bolo Young.
Oh. But
so this is the movie, and let's be honest.
Yeah,
you watch the movie and then you watch the end credits and you went, oh, because you believed all the Frank Dukes BS.
Yeah.
Which has since been
debunked.
I don't want to say disputed, but
called into question.
FOS.
Yeah. But it was based on Frank Duke's real life claims that were later questioned.
Claims.
And it was marketed as a true story.
Claims.
Yeah.
I fight to survive. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I had to.
Josh says, I just noticed you got a hat today.
The hat is back.
Yeah,
the hat is back. Nobody needs to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
That movie blew my mind as a kid.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think when we were still renting VHSs, I probably rented this one 5 or 6 times. Over
a course of a while.
Well, not a very long time. Like probably within a year, I'd seen the movie 4 or 5 times. I quite liked this one as a kid.
Nice.
I forgot to go back to see what happened to it.
Okay.
The movie or my head?
The hat? I don't know. But on this day in 2005, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy opened in theaters.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I'm a Douglas Adams fan. I've read The Hitchhiker's Guide. I love the book.
Mm-hmm. Not so much the movie.
It's okay.
It's not
It's
bad.
okay. I feel like I'm probably due for a rewatch.
Mm-hmm. The hat.
I forgot to put it on, and it was like go time,
Yeah.
and it was in another room, so I couldn't like run back and get it. I'm like, screw it. This is how I'm gonna do the show tonight.
Yeah.
No hat.
Gaz says
Double Impact. Oh, I don't think that's a popular choice. Whew, like I would have believed if you said Time Cop. I buy Time Cop. I would even buy Hard Target with Uncle Dubé, because everybody needs a dose of Wilford Brimley playing your Cajun uncle.
Yes.
But oh dear.
Oh no, Josh didn't care for the book.
Didn't care for the book. Well, I mean, there's something about the British wit that's infused in it. And it's not for everybody, but like it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
The movie or the book? Because I love the book, but this movie
Left you wanting more.
it's okay. It's okay.
Well, stars Sam Rockwell, Mos Def, Zoe Deschanel, Martin Freeman, Bill
Yeah.
Nighy,
Yeah.
Anna Chancellor, and John Malkovich, as well as the voices of Stephen Fry, Helen Mirren, and Richard Griffiths, Thomas Lennon, and Ian McNeice, and Alan Rickman.
Yeah, as Marvin the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He does it so well.
I like so the voice acting for Marvin was good, but the modeling for that or the suit
The
for the
weird
robot, it just didn't.
Didn't work right.
No, it's not
think
how
read
I
somewhere
imagined
that was
him.
Warwick Davis in the suit.
Really?
I think so.
That's cool. That's cool.
But the good thing about it was co-wrote by Douglas Adams.
Yeah.
And went into production before he passed, and that is why the film is dedicated to him.
So there's
rightly
there's another book in the series that continues it. It's written by Ian Colfer, but it is in the Hitchhikers series. Yeah. Zoe. Oh yeah. Okay. Fair
Zoe's
enough.
hot though. And then Gaz says,
Couldn't like Hard Target. It was just a remake of Hard Boiled, but Time Cop is also a favorite. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Warwick Davis was in the suit, right? Yeah.
Nice. Josh, like
Gonna see Warwick Davis in a little over a month from now.
Nice.
Because he's coming to Niagara Falls.
Oh, what was that one?
What one?
Maximum Risk, I think it was the Van Damme one with Natasha Henstridge.
Oh, there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
Species Lady.
I know.
Good Newfoundlander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to make another one of those, but no.
A Species?
Yes. Maximum Risk was so terrible. Like
Wow.
that whole scene where they're locked up in a bathroom together. The killers are outside the door, and he's like, "Nah,
yeah.
let's have sex." It's like, really?
I'll tell you.
It felt forced.
Kickboxer fan?
Yes.
The Kickboxer? Do you like the remake with Dave Bautista playing Tong Po?
I don't believe I've seen that yet.
You should see it. You should watch it. UFC fighter George St. Pierre is in it.
Okay.
It's cool. He plays a drunk, and it's cool. It's like it's this weird like. You try to watch it as like a spiritual successor to the original film, and Van Damme's in it. He plays sort of the mentor character, sort of,
Okay.
and it's kind of cool. But I'll tell you, my favorite Van Damme property of recent. If you have not seen this,
Expendables.
no.
As he plays Villain. The villain of the movie named Villain.
Villain. Did Stallone write that?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
It's
No.
so bad.
No. The TV series, Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
Oh.
He plays a caricature of himself where the Jean-Claude Van Damme, the man Jean-Claude Van Damme, exists in this world as a fictitious character. He's really a secret agent.
Oh, there you go.
Jean-Claude Van Johnson. And all of his movies have been like undercover jobs.
Oh, what are we doing?
So
tonight?
good.
We've got Willie, we've got Wang, now we got Johnson. we're running through that Austin Powers sequence. All we need is a Woody.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, Terminal Velocity was better. Natasha Kinski.
Josh says, I want to see that show.
You should, Josh. It is so tongue-in-cheek, and it's good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, moving on here. Good news. Apparently, Henry
Yeah.
Cavill's Voltron
Oh,
movie
I saw that yesterday.
has wrapped filming in Australia.
Zazel, have you seen any giant lions walking around?
So that is good news. I mean, now we're entering post-production, and it's like almost to the theaters, right?
Well, post-production, don't quote me on this, but like if they just wrapped principal photography, post-production could be another year.
Yeah.
So like
shoots.
we won't see this until
Probably 2026 or 7.
Yeah, late 26, maybe early 27. I don't know if this has it. Does this even have a release date?
I don't think there's
Is
a
it
release
on the
date yet.
calendar? I'll see if it's on the calendar. Voltron live action movie release date. It has no set release date.
Okay.
All right.
Zazel says Street Fighter. Oh, that
I forgot about that.
Van Damme.
Yeah, they even got the flash kick in there.
That's right.
Flash kick.
Oh, there you go.
Everything here is giant.
The gators, the spiders, the snakes.
Yeah. Wait. Let's see if I can do this.
Josh says.
Hold on. I can see if I can do it. I want to go to Australia and get me an Aussie Sheila. Is it a Sheila or a Sheeler?
I thought it was a Shaler.
Like a Sheila.
I don't know. Zazel's
You know what? I've just insulted. I have just
The
insulted an
entire
entire
continent.
country. I am so sorry. I will never do that again. That
It's
was
not your
awful.
fault. Paul Hogan made you do it.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
That's a knife.
Oh, there you go.
Sheila.
Shayla.
Sheila.
Aussie.
Thanks, man.
I know this next one is not.
Oi. I love it.
I know this next one is not for you, but for fans of scary clowns, this one caught my attention this week. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, it's in the show notes. Clown in a cornfield.
Nope.
Apparently, a new girl moves to town, into a fading Midwestern town, and it is soon terrorized by Friendo the clown, which is
Friendo.
he is the mascot of the local corn syrup place.
Yep. Corn syrup.
Yeah.
Friendo, the corny corn syrup clown.
But
He's holding that corn cob like it's an ice cream cone.
a little bit. But this is based on the acclaimed novel by Adam Cesar, and it will be in theaters May 9th. So
Well, that's only like
a couple of weeks away.
Yeah.
But director is Eli Craig, starring Katie Douglas, Carson McCormick, and Aaron Abrams.
I don't recognize any of those
I
names.
don't, but you know.
What the F? That clown! Yeah.
Josh says, hell no clowns. Oh, Zazel.
Someone's going to get corn plugged.
But I like the look of this trailer. It's a scary clown movie. It's got cornfield stuff, so, lots of jump scares. But this is another one that could have legs.
Wait. What's the word? Sorry. Going back to the corn plug thing. What is it called? Is it pegging?
Cornhole in a drunk?
Pegging.
Pegging is with the strap-on thing.
Yeah, right. So somebody's going to get eared. They're going to get eared.
Eared in the reared.
Earring.
Oh.
Not earring. Ear-ing. Ear-in with a G.
Oh, that's terrible.
Eared.
But yeah, because it is literally like the mascot of a bygone corporation, this has potential for sequels. Just, everybody just picks up the mask and runs with it, right?
Also, did I mention we are an adult show?
We are. So,
Just in case anybody out there forgot, don't let your children watch.
Well, let them watch portions. Like the toy section. We're good there. Boob window.
Yeah.
But our last news item of the evening, near and dear to my heart. If you are out and about this Saturday, make sure you go and support your local comic book shop, because it is time once again.
Free comic book day! Def Leppard's getting a comic?
They are.
A free comic?
A free comic.
Okay, I need that.
Well, I will see what I can do.
I need that. I don't care what's in it, but I need that.
Zazel says,
This one's pegged to be a hit.
I think so.
Gargoyles? Demona?
Mm-hmm.
Is that launching a new series?
It might be, but these are all titles that are going to be available at different locations.
Godzilla, the New Heroes. That's this year's selections,
This is just some selection.
Oh. Ultimate Spider-Man. Didn't they launch the current Ultimates in Free Comic Book Day?
I can't remember for sure. I think they did.
That's got to be coming to a close soon.
Oh no, we're rolling full. They have launched Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimate X-Men, Ultimates, and Ultimate Wolverine in ongoings.
The alternate universe one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Godzilla.
Yeah. All I can think of is the song. Godzilla.
Gojira. But yeah, if
I'm
you are in...
I'm thinking I'm down for Demona and Def Leppard.
Nice.
I'm hot, sticky sweet, from my head to my feet, yeah. Listen, if you are a fan of our show and you know anything about me, what's Wes's Desert Island record?
One of them from Def Leppard.
There's only, well, that's not true.
Is it
It's-
Hysteria?
Yeah, it's Hysteria. Hysteria is my Trapped on a Deserted Island record. That's the one. 7, count them. 7 #1 singles. That is a record that still holds today. Not fit for a child to sing.
Never know.
Uh-uh.
Gaz says,
Yes, I am a dinosaur. Thank you very much.
or is he going?
Or is that a Godzilla emoji? I thought you were referring to my singing, you dinosaur. Yes, I love Jurassic Rock. It's my thing.
But yeah, Saturday, May 3rd, get out and support. If you're in the Southern Ontario area, like our area,
Yeah.
you got a lot of options. There's New Books in Oshawa at 1120 Simcoe Street North. Also, Worlds Collide in Oshawa at 80 Simcoe Street North. The Comic Loft in Oshawa at 90 Russet Avenue. Or you can skip over to Whitby. There's Comic Book Addiction, 701 Brock Street North.
Yeah.
Or a little closer to home for us, PB&J Comics in Lindsay, 232 Kent Street West.
I know that Free Comic Book Day is observed here in Canada as well as the United States. But for our international folks, is this something that you guys do around the world?
It could be.
Does
I don't know.
I don't know if Phil is still here. Phil, do you guys do this in Japan? And Zazel, do you do this in Australia? I'm curious to know. Wait, let's go back. Oh, okay, perfect. No, stay there. Gaz says, I'm stuck on a deserted island. It's Huey Lewis in the News 4. Oh, that's a good one too. I like that.
Zazel says,
Phil Collins, no jacket required? The things you think you know someone. And then they tell you something like that.
Oh, but there you go. They do have FCB.
We do have Free Comic Book Day.
Nice.
It's perfect.
It is. So get out there and get you some free books. There's usually lots of sales and specials going on.
I just have to say to our friends, to our international friends, that's a stream in itself. Deserted Island. Yeah,
picks.
let's do it.
I dig it. But that is our final news item of the evening.
What? It's time again?
It is.
No, it's a good time because
it's our saving time.
That means for our, at least for our Canadian viewers. Yes, exactly. Count me in. Let's do it. We'll get Adam in. We'll get Gaz. We'll get everybody. We'll get the world. We'll invite everybody. You're all in.
Yeah, submit your thing. We'll do up a post and say submit your pick.
Seriously, let's do it.
Yeah.
So the final. I'm completely thrown off. I'm so excited about something that hasn't happened yet that I forgot where I am. Rewind.
That's not random at all.
It's time once again. You know what time it is. Oh, I'm still screwing it up. Andy, Dollarama.
Yep.
Show me toys.
All right.
I'm sorry.
This week's toy hunting at Dollarama.
That's the thing I was trying to say.
Spotted this week is Masham's Jurassic World Series 2 mashups.
No way.
They're little rubber guys. They're selling them for $4 each.
Yeah.
Regular retail on these is $7.99 US or $11.06 Canadian.
Oh.
So you're saving about a bit over half.
Half? Yeah.
And the other thing that's popping up is Bears versus Donuts mystery bags.
What?
These are little beanbag figures.
Okay.
So you get either a bear or a donut. And this is spinning out of the Cats versus Pickles franchise.
I was thinking there was a pickle thing, but now you've reminded me that it's a real thing.
But these are going for $5. Regular retail $10.50 on these. So again, half price.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stuff that I have no interest in, but like clearly there is a market for everything.
100%.
Shoot the shit, Fandom Power crossover stream, Desert Island song picks.
There you go.
I like it. Shoot the power. You got to shoot the power of that beat.
I thought it was Fight the Power of the Beat.
Of course it was.
I know.
A bonut.
Ew. The bonut. Bono's nuts.
Oh, dear.
Oh, there's a dating reference.
What?
Bono's nuts.
I don't get it.
Bono's baseball. Bono's football.
Bo Jackson. Bo knows.
Bo knows everything.
Yeah. I thought you were going to tell me it was the office guy, the Terry.
No.
The Terry.
Not Terry Crews.
Yeah. Not Terry Crews.
No,
that's an actor.
I know.
You know, the football guy tackling everybody in the office. At the office equipment, at the cooler.
I never watched The Office that much.
No, it's not. It's not The Office. It's a series of commercials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ah, that sounds like an anti-establishment stream.
Oh, especially in New York right now. That guy's on trial.
Who's on
Luigi,
trial?
the dude that shot the insurance mogul or CEO. That's
Say
going.
Mario's brother's on trial for what?
I know, right?
Who's chairing the court? King fucking Bowser?
King Boo?
King Koopa?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Well,
anyway.
that brings us to the end of the show, but it's only for now. It's never forever.
Oh, Zazel is standing by his naming.
I stand by it.
I
would too. Gaz, you had me freaked out when you said we got a strike. I'm like, we got a strike tonight?
Oh, God, not again.
No, we did. We got a claim.
We got a warning.
We got a claim. And but you know what? This is the funny part. Another behind the scenes thing. When you get a claim against you in a live stream for copyrighted material, they give you a warning. And they even say, since this is your first time, it's a warning. And then they say, but if you do it again, we can shut your channel down. You won't have a channel anymore. Mm-hmm. And they want you to take it seriously. But they give you the opportunity to make amends, as it were. They give you the option to take a training course.
Yeah.
It's 15-minute training course. We had it done in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Didn't miss an answer.
Mostly common sense stuff. So
the funny thing is, though, that appeal process, if you appeal that and you win, the warning is removed. So it's like we're starting at square one again.
Yeah.
So guess what we're doing on Sunday?
Getting another
We're taking another chance. I'm sure on some level we will.
Probably.
I have some thoughts on that, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Anyway, I just wanted to say, oh, wait, what?
Oh.
Whoa. Thank you so much, Zazel. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Josh, as well. Oh.
Don't go.
We'll
I know it's been a bit of it's funny, we cut down on the number of items we talked about tonight, and we're still coming up on 2 hours.
I know. I didn't think we'd go this long, but
me neither. But I mean, go over to Facebook. There's 3 hours and 42 minutes of us.
Yep.
Or just wait until Andor comes on in your time zone tonight and just pretend that we're sitting in the room watching it with you.
Yeah.
Because that's
all you'll hear is this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
By the way, I did it last week. Oh, we got a claim when Nate played his guitar. He's that good.
Nice.
He played somebody else's song and it got it. Wow. You should be able to you should claim that one or appeal that one because that's an easy win. If you play it yourself, you can get away with it. That's how all those guys like Rick Beato get away with it. Play it yourself. I'm going to eat lasagna and go to bed. It's been a long day. That is fair. That is fair. Last week, I put up on our social media a spoilery post. It's the wow, did you see that? So if you are watching Andor and you want to help us out, when you see the thing, whatever it is that makes you go, oh my God, did you see that? Put it in that post. I'm going to put another one up here tonight before Andor comes on so that you'll have a place to go. Because when it comes to reviewing the show on Sunday, or 3 shows on Sunday, we might miss a thing on a single watch through. So if we use your point because we didn't get it, we'll definitely credit you in the show. So help us out. Wow, did you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Currently pinned to the top of the page.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Oh, thank you very much.
Somebody did that.
Somebody.
Gaz says, "Yep, Nate's great." Well, now I'm gonna have to go search out that video.
Oh, thanks very much, man.
Thanks, Gaz.
Thank you so much. We're going to talk again real soon because if we're doing the Deserted Island show, which I think we should do because I think that'll be a lot of fun.
That's a good idea.
That could be a lot of fun. We could, and it could be anything. You get one record, you get one TV show, or one episode of one TV show, and you get one movie. And that's it for the rest of your life.
Or at least till you get rescued.
Let's just assume you're never getting rescued. Or you do get rescued, and like the cast from Gilligan's Island, you hate it so much you go back. This is screwed up. And then you buy the island and you put a resort on it, and the Harlem Globetrotters show up.
That's how you do it right there.
Exactly. Okay. Leave me there. I like it. Okay, so Sunday night, we'll be back. Hopefully we don't get shut down. Yep. If not, come back next week. The 100th episode of Random Fandom right here next week, next Tuesday, maybe with a branding refresh. All right. That's it for me, everybody. What about you, Andy?
I got nothing else.
Okay, well, listen, guys, as always, remember, whatever your thing is, and I know you all have a thing, fan on. And as always, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
We'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye for now.